So I'm just going to carry on with this demo. My phone decided to stop working in the middle of it, so I don't know how much you've missed, but I'll carry on and hopefully you'll get the gist of what I'm doing and what I've done already. So it's going to warm up some of the whites that I put down. Just been working on the highlights quite a bit and on the outside petals as well as the inside ones. If you use a yellowy highlight, it gives it a glow, which makes it come forward. Whereas white itself can be a wee bit chalky and it just makes things look a bit dead. So you need a bit of both. It's good to put the yellow first and then put the white on top. So same in painting, if you're using white, add a tiny dot of yellow in it. I'm going to use the pale light 2, sorry I just kicked the camera. It's the pale creamy colour, this is the step up from white. Just to bring some warmth into these white areas. I'll blend it all in a wee minute. You can even put some in some of the darker areas and that will help lift the colour when I blend it through. A bit closer at this little bit, the way it turns into the bottom of that rose petal. It's not quite as dark as I had it. I'll get my coloured pencil, so this is just a wee dark brown, see what happens if I warm up. That area just to make it a wee bit warmer. It's not as cool as I have it because it's been reflected from up here. I can just use the blending stick. In fact, I might even just use my light blue colour pencil and just go through all that cream. You could use a purple to tone it down, but the blue will help a bit as well. That's all quite rough up there still, look at this. My blending stick. The bits that are a wee bit rougher, use your blending stick. And then the colour pencil on top of that. in doubt, just blend it out, get it out of focus so there's not too much of a statement. To get my white back out again and just sharpen up here again. You notice I go over the same area more than once quite often. It's a kind of finding it and losing it technique. This is a wee bit of the brown again. Just warms it up a wee bit, I feel. I think I'm starting to like the way that's looking. I'm feeling to work into some of these shadows. There's a beautiful kind of colour that's going on there which I've not quite got, so I'm just going to try using a coloured pencil to refine that a wee bit. I'm not sure what colour, I'm just having a look. And I'll bring one over. Possibly just using greys. Another wee look. Right, so this is a grey, and I've also got a browny colour and another light grey, so let's just try this grey first, see what happens. So there's a lovely shadow throughout the whole of that. I'm thinking I might need something darker, maybe even a charcoal pencil, if I can find mine. This is actually a pit oil based pencil. It's a form of a charcoal pencil, but it's oil based, so it's not to be recommended to begin with, because if you put it on it's hard to get off, but it certainly is to be recommended in the same ways that colour pencils are at this stage, because it just gives you a wee bit more control and it gives you the dark, but you can be quite gentle with it. It's not quite as dark as a charcoal pencil. So it's better for things like this where you just want a wee hint of something. I think you get these in different colours as well, although I've only got a black one of this at the moment. But they're very nice with pastels too. You're looking for things that can enable you to be quite controlled and produce delicate marks. What I'm trying to get is this lovely shadow that comes under all of these petals, underneath the petals, onto the next petals. The black oil is quite good as well for just cutting in, neating up some of the marks you've made for the petals here. You want to do it around everything, you don't want a sharp line. It'd be a wee bit obvious to do that. This stage you just want to fine tune everything, and fine tuning can go on for some time. It doesn't mean it's finished because I'm fine tuning. It's in the fine tuning that it becomes alive, and it also becomes hard to decipher how you did something. So all the tiny things make a difference to the end product. We stand back. I think that's not too bad. I'll go back with my light blue and just blend some of that. There's actually some lovely greeny yellows there, and I want to put that in. Just trying to figure out the best way to do so. I suspect it's by using the mustardy greys. This is actually a grey colour. If I just put a wee hint, it's a wee bit harder to get it off. There we go, just a wee bit to show that it's not grey, because it's obviously a white rose, it's not grey at all. To be clever with your use of these colours though, don't go overboard with them. And I'm going to use a wee bit of green. This is a green grey on top of it, just to take the yellow out a wee bit. You can see as I'm going on, I'm introducing more colours still, even at this stage. But I'm not introducing anything too crazy, too new, too crazy, that's going to change things too much. Stand back. I quite like the way that's gone as well, but again I'm seeing loads of things I want to do still. That's not quite right, that curves round like that and it goes into there. There's some really nice wee there. I would use the dark grey pencil and the pit oil pencil and go back through the shadows again. We'll start with the pit oil one. And where it's a wee bit lighter, I'll use the grey. Feel that the contrast isn't quite strong enough, and it's not hard to get it if I just spend some time picking it out, especially in areas like here. So you can even put it down and then go over it with the grey, just to lighten it slightly. Pay particular attention to the bits that you want to pop out. Make them a wee bit darker than the rest. Some of it you can make up slightly. I'm going to stand back and see what that's doing. Yeah, that's making it a wee bit more contrasty. You can leave the grey around here. you're still thinking quite broadly about the tone, but you're using a small tool to kind of implement what you need. These lovely shadows here, which I've got a wee bit lost. Put them in, help set it in its place. Just going to do a little bit more and then I'll stop for a wee bit. Reflected highlight. There's another reflected highlight there. Just using the green for this. Looking for a light grey. I think there should be a wee bit more light up here. Wee bit of white and then I'll blend through it all again. You can see that I've put a tremendous amount of pastel on this page and I still am, and it still goes back to pure white. Again, because there's no fillers, it's very high pigmented, so it's a lot easier to work with. Just before I blend all that, put a wee bit more of the black, just to reshape that bit. Not too sure about the shape of that bit. I'll just quickly blend these ones with my, I think, my blending stick and my light blue, a mixture of both. Start with the blending stick. Tidy up that wee bit there. To get my black pencil. Where's my black pencil? There it is. Just tidy up any wee bits that bother me without going round it too perfectly. I keep saying I'm going to stop and then I keep going, but that's what usually happens. And that's it for now, I think. I'll have a wee stand back and look at it. It's not finished, but at the moment, I think it's a good place to stop. And I can review it later to see what else I would like to do to it.